Here's how to play Paint the Town Red by Doja Cat. So this song really only has two chords. It's G minor 7 and then A minor 7. And there are no discernible guitar parts in this song, so the chords I'm playing is based off of the arrangement of that song. And the way I'm finding that as I'm listening for the bass note, I hear the sub going, and then I'm hearing the keys kind of illustrate G minor 7 and then A minor 7. The entire song only uses those two chords. So what we do is we comp those chords in any way that we feel like we should. So if you want to add some color to those chords, we can make the G minor 7 a G minor 9. Right, so I'm just hammering on my pinky to the 5th fret of the high E string here for that 9, that minor 9 sound. And then on the A minor 7, I'm just hammering my pinky on to add a C, which is just a flat 3 for the chord on top just because it sounds pretty. And if we think about the song in the context of its own key, it's in Dorian because a minor chord next to a minor chord like that only happens one place in natural harmonization, and that's the 2 chord and the 3 chord. So we can assume this is a 2 chord and that this is a 3 chord, which means that the 1 chord would be F major, right? So technically we're in the parent key of F major, or if you want to think about it in terms of its relative minor, D minor. But those are parent keys and they're not actually played in this song, so we should focus more on the chords that are being played, which is G minor 7, A minor 7. So G minor 7 is a 2 chord, which means if you wanted to solo over it or add neo-soul fills or anything like that, you would be doing it in G minor or G Dorian, right? Or you could think about it in A Phrygian, right? And that's just a flat 2. Right, so those are the contexts we can think about this. So if I wanted to add a solo kind of thinking about neo-soul fills R&B style with a Dorian type feel, it might sound something like this. So I'm adding a whole bunch of stuff there. I'm thinking about the minor pentatonic as the chords pass, so like a G minor pentatonic, an A minor pentatonic. I'm adding in R&B tricks like double stops versus where I just play a minor pentatonic but with 2 notes instead, so. I'm also trying to do it tastefully, so I'm palm muting that so it's not aggressive, because that's not really the style of this song. And then I'm also adding in this thing, which is a very neo-soul thing. So if you do a G minor 7 here, just bar the 3rd fret of the D, G, B, and E strings, and then you hammer on to the 5th fret of the high E string, that makes a minor 9 chord. It also happens to be an inversion of a B flat major chord. You can also go A minor 9. And a very neo-soul thing is to think about that in terms of the pentatonic. Again, I'm going, just pulling off all of the minor pentatonics while holding that chord, so it gives it a beautiful feel. Right, and you can do that with the A minor 7 as well. And then I also threw in arpeggios, which is the 4 chord. So that's a B flat major chord, since this is 2, this is 3, this must be 4. So I can play in all of the modes of the parent key of F and it still be the same notes, right? So that's why I was able to play a major arpeggio over a minor chord progression. And then I went up on the pentatonic. And I ended on the minor triad of the song. I also did this thing, which is a F major pentatonic sliding up. So I'm playing in the parent key of the song, but I'm trying to focus on the primary chords here, which is G minor 7, A minor 7. We can think about the song as a G Dorian song with emphasis on the natural sixth, which happens to be an E note. You can also think about it in terms of Phrygian if you want to add some spice, but I mainly would keep it on Dorian, since a lot of pop songs like this, trap songs, R&B songs, they keep to a Dorian mode. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Jesse Wormington. I do private guitar lessons. If you're interested in that, check me out at www.jessewormington.com/lessons to see what that's all about. I do entirely customized lessons, generally once a week, and we work toward your goals. Have a good day and keep rocking.